Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Audio test. Hello. That sounds very, very quiet to me. But that might just be because the Library of Ruina music is deafeningly loud. How about now? Is that better? Not really. We'll see when we get into it. At the moment, I've also got the stream music playing, and it's further like muting my voice. So we'll see when we get into the actual stream, which will not be long. I will talk about that in the actual thing, just to keep everyone up to date. But yeah, let's swap over now. So, this one. Hello. Okay, so how is the volume with the game sound and my voice? The game looks quite loud, but it's hard to judge this accurately just going off the OBS audio mixer. Sounds good to you, okay. It's quite loud in my earphones, but I can just turn that down if it's all good on your end. This is the issue with like modern electronics and sound management. You've got like 3 different things which manage it. You've got like the in-game volume. You've got like OBS's mixer, and that's what you're hearing. And then I also have my computer volume and my headset volume. So it's so many layers of obfuscation. It's hard to keep things smooth. But if they sound good to you, then that is what's important. Hello! Sorry. Hello and welcome back to GVL Library of Ruina. As you can tell, I still have my cough, but it has been significantly better this week. I got a recommendation for like a nasal spray that's supposed to help with it, and I think it has been. So, like I barely needed, I barely coughed during Wednesday's stream, so that's a good sign. So, Library of Ruina. I've not played this in about a month because I didn't play it because of the cough, and then I hadn't prepped it, and yeah. But I finished doing the prep now, so we should be good to go. So what's changed? I changed some. Did I give her? Yeah, I gave Malkuth Chun's ability, which I also gave to Melon Man and Ishmael. I don't remember making any changes in here. Hang on. I've got a document with all this on as well. Let me pull that up. Did Amane get something? No, she didn't. In that case, the next one is Doot. Doot is now using Esther's page with castigation. Cyan is using Hubert's page with decapitation. And Mr. Taz is using Gloria's page with eradication. So I don't know how good these exclusive pages are, but you got to try the exclusive pages, so I think that's it for new builds. I did consider Irina, but I just don't really know what I'm doing with Irina. I don't know what her deal is. So I think the rest are all existing ones. Well, there's nothing I can do with philosophy. It's an incomplete thing. It's 3 guys. I've got nothing I can do with it. Until either Binner is involved or we get our 4th and Binner is involved, I don't see the point in building it. Because I don't know what the deal is. So I've got the Price of Silence and Flappy Bird. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with those. Sorry, I'm really out of practice with this one. So I believe last time I did this one. And yeah, fought Esther, Hubert and Gloria. I like how they change randomly, look. That's funny. So I guess this one is the next. So what was this one? Oh, this is Argyle. Yeah, this is Argyle attacking and he then ran away. Alright, let's just crack on with this one then. You called me here all of a sudden. What's up? Remember when I said we might be able to lure the blue reverberation using the theoretical book of the blue mist, the red mist? So you're ready to do that? Hold on, you aren't actually going to turn Gabor into a book, are you? I wouldn't do such a ruthless thing. There's a few things the red mist left behind, and I could use them to invite the red mist in her former glory as our guest. Okay. I think I could recreate her somehow. Though she can only exist within the bounds of the library, of course. So we're basically simulating her. I suppose you could put it that way. But we need books to invite guests here. What kind of books are we going to have to prepare for attracting the red mist? Books about Lobotomy Corporation. Look at the distant look in her eyes. That's the deal, huh? I get the gist of it. And I plan to limit certain patron librarians from receiving the red mist. Because she's too tough for them? That's not the reason, no. Could the red mist stomach wielding her blade against those she worked with? It'd clearly have adverse effects on both sides. It's better to have her fight complete strangers, huh? So it's going to be Roland. The red mist of the past. Who knew that we'd be facing her in person? It's intriguing indeed. How does it feel? Thrilling, but also makes me worried. Wow, look at her! Oh, she's amazing. Also, this is a terrifying power that Angelo has just displayed. The hell is this place? This is my first time seeing you in this form, Gabora. Gabora, what gibberish are you saying, and who are you?
역시 그렇겠지.
That's a fair reaction, I suppose.
그럼 칼리라고 부를까?
Should I call you Callie, then?
넌 누구야?
I said, who are you?
난 이곳 도서관의 관장이자
I'm
사생
Angela,
엔젤
the
나야.
director and librarian, and my role's namesake. I invited you here. What? Library? Invited? Yes, those are some of the words I just said.
공장이나 실험실 같은
Am I in yet
곳에
another weird factory or some shady experimenting grounds?
아니, 그래도 이상한데.
No, wait, that still doesn't make sense. I could have sworn I was inside the laboratory on the fringe of the outskirts.
우선 지금의 네가
I need to
누군지
know
알아야
who
해.
exactly you are at the
몇 가지
moment.
물어볼게.
So let me ask you a few questions.
카르멘이라는 사람 알아?
Do you happen to have acquaintance with a person named Carmen? I knew it. Some wing must be pulling this bullshit trying to trample on us, sir. How does she not recognise Angela as looking like Carmen? Is it the short hair? And the blue hair?
그렇게 경계하지 마.
There's no need to be so wary.
내 질문에
Answer a few questions of mine and I can give you the answer you lot are looking for.
말해봐.
Go ahead.
코기토.
Cogito.
너희가 그토록 찾아
A book
헤매는
containing the
코기토를
information on
얻는
how to
방법이
obtain the
책에
substance you're
숨겨 있어.
desperately looking for is waiting beyond this door.
난 거래를 하고 싶을 뿐이야.
I simply want to make you an offer. What do you
뭘
want?
원하는데?
I'm warning you, if you try and pull any
미리
nonsense on me,
말해주지만
this place is going to be reduced to
이곳을
rubble.
다 부수-
간단해.
It's simple.
그곳
First, I
상황을
want to know the
확인하고
current
싶어.
situation of your group.
대답하면
If I answer your questions, you'll tell me how to get Cogito for sure, right?
당연하지.
Of course. Mountains of books contain various kinds of knowledge are stored here.
난 그저 책을 기록하고
I simply
수집할
record and
뿐이야.
collect such books.
알았어.
All right, I'll trust you this once.
좋아. 동료 중에
Good. Is
다니엘이란
Daniel
사람이
among your peers?
그 파란 머리
If you're
샌님이라면
talking about that blue-head nerd, then yeah.
그럼 리사는?
How about Lisa? No! Michelle's spotted. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. Oh, she's so cute. She's with us.
에녹은 실험이 실패해서 시체를
Enoch's
보관했지.
corpse is in storage after an experiment on him went wrong, if I'm correct.
엘리아는 아직도 그곳에서 일하고 있나?
Then I suppose Elijah is naturally still working there? Yes.
붉은 안개가 전설을
Must
써내려가고
be when
있을
the Red
시기에
Mist was writing her own legend.
에녹의 죽음으로 시리에 빠진
The
카르멘과
time when she struggled to
동료를
protect the
지키고자
grief-stricken
복음을
Carmen and her
토할
colleagues from
시절이야.
outside threats.
나도 안타까워서
Oh, how
어쩔 줄
pitiful. Is
모르겠네.
there a word to describe how unfortunate your situation was?
다들 조마조마한 마음으로 카르멘 눈치나 보며
Every
연구를
researcher in
하겠지.
Carmen's team must have been walking on eggshells, cautious not to hurt her further with words.
앞에서는 위로하지
His hair
않아.
looks much lighter than
뒤에서는
I
원망도 하며.
would expect. Then again, so's hers. Then again, yeah, his is sort of lighter as well. Maybe it's just the lighting, but I love the gradient hair that Elijah has. They consoled her in her presence, but probably resented her behind her back
말은
for letting a
그럴싸하게
child
쓰면서
get killed.
연구에 진척을
She
없는
started the whole project with her
희생만 늘고
convincing
있습니다.
speeches, but the research showed no progress, and all we'd been seeing were losses and sacrifices.
선을 말하며 묵묵히
Don't you
악을
find her
행하는
hypocrisy of
당했어.
demurely
정말
perpetrating
가증스럽다.
sins while preaching goodness despicable? Look, my patience has its limits. If you don't tell me how to acquire Cogito properly, then I won't simply pass over what you just said. You have no right to make a mockery of our efforts, or her sincerity.
자격이라.
No right, you say.
됐어.
Never
내가 너무
mind.
나이 서 있었네.
I suppose that was too
지금의
hostile of
너에게
me.
이런 말을 해도 의미
I
없네.
won't even gain anything from saying such bitter things to you now. I mean, you can gain... What's the word? What's the word? Like relief. Like, what's the term? I'm blanking on it. When you say something to... You vent... I can't think of the word. Anyway. Yeah. You know, you can feel better by venting. Even if there's no point to it. God, it's on the tip of my brain. Anyway. At least you have the heart to apologise.
인정할 건 인정할 뿐이야.
I know when to admit my faults, that's all.
칼리,
Callie,
하나만
let me
물어볼게.
ask you one question. What is it?
난 이곳을 지키며
I've seen many sides of
여러
fixers while
해결사의
taking
모습을
care of this place.
봤어. 그리고 그
Most of them were
대부분은
motivated by
돈과
wealth
명예로
and
움직였지.
fame.
하지만 넌
But you're
달라.
different.
돈
Even
따위가
without the
아니더라도
promise of payment, you were willing to protect
그리고
Carmen
연구소에 있는 모두를
and everyone else in her
지키려고 했으니까.
laboratory.
나도 자원봉사를
I ain't
하는 건
exactly a
아니거든.
charity worker, you know.
그럼
How
어째서
could you
그럴
do
수
it
있어?
then? How could you bring yourself to help them unconditionally when you had
아무것도
nothing to
따지지
gain
않고
from
도울 수
it?
있는 이유가 뭐야?
지금 사람
Is that
놀리는
supposed to be
거야?
some kind of
진짜
taunt, or are you
궁금해서
actually
물어본 거야.
curious?
처음에는 네 그 모습이
I thought your
한심하다고
behaviour was
생각했어.
pathetic at first. You had the
모두가
power to
쫓는
earn
걸 다
everything
가질
for
수
which
있을
everyone
정도로
strove.
강한 네가.
So I wondered why you would
어째서
bother taking the
모두가
path
가지
no one
않으려는
else would.
길을 가는지. 정말 단편적으로 봤을 때 이야기였지.
I was looking at the matter in a simple
결국
way.
넌 남는 게
You would
하나도
take
없잖아.
nothing in the end.
하지만 그건 네가
But then I
한심한 게
began to
아니라
think that maybe my
내가
lack of
많이
knowledge
알지
is
못하는
hindering my
걸지도
assessment
모른다는
of you.
생각이 들었어. 본인에게 직접
I
이야기를
thought my
들으면
impression of you might
나도
change if I
생각이
heard
바뀌지
answers from you
않을까 싶어서.
directly. I feel like this is less about her trying to attract Argyle and more about her just wanting this closure. Or that word that I can't remember. And just wanting to talk this out with her.
내게
You think I'm getting the short end of the stick, huh?
그래.
I do.
그들은 돈과 명예를
At least the other
낳았지.
researchers could earn money and honor.
이 끝에
What will
뭐가
you
남아?
have gained?
그 끝이 좋지
Can you keep
못하다고
doing
해도
what you're doing,
보답받지
even if your
못한다고
efforts are
해도
unrewarded or a
넌
bitter end
계속 이
awaits?
일을 할 수 있어.
Even if...
아니야. 어쨌든
Disregard that.
그만큼
Anyhow,
이 일에 가치가 있는 거야.
is your job truly worth it? The tangible rewards you talked about, like money? Nah, I don't expect any of that. There's only one thing I'm looking forward to at the end of it all. Carmen's purpose coming to fruition. I'm pretty sure everyone in the team is thinking the same thing.
그 과정에서 끔찍한 일을 당하거나 죽는다 해도 그들을 원망하지
I
않아.
won't resent them if I suffered something awful or even died in that process.
부족한 나를 질책하면 했지.
At worst, I blame myself for being incapable.
이 일을 할 수
The
있는
reason I
건
can do this and become more stalwart for every day
나를
that
갈수록
passes
굳세어질 수
is...
있는
I guess you wouldn't understand
너에게
even if I
말해도
told you because you never saw it.
그 눈빛과
The strength in her
목소리에
eyes and
담긴
voice.
이 정도까지만 하자.
Suppose that's enough.
대답해줘서 고마워.
Thank you for your answers.
형식상이지만 규칙은 알려줄게.
I'll explain the rules as a matter of form. Mono in the chat is right. It's catharsis was the word I was trying to think of. Hey, Skier. I'll explain the rules as a matter of form.
저 문 너머에
The book containing the method of extracting Khajiito lies beyond that door.
책을 얻으려면
To earn that book,
네
you'll have to
목숨을
fight with
걸고
your
싸워야
life on the
할 거야.
line.
네가 죽으면 책이
If you
되고
die, you'll become a book
반대로
yourself,
살아남으면
and if you
책을
survive,
가지고
you can return to your
돌아갈 수
friends with the book in hand.
있지. 어때?
Well,
동의해?
do you agree to the terms?
역시
You aren't giving it away for
쉽게
free,
알려주지
huh?
않는 건가? 오히려 이런 방식이
I'm all for this kind of measure, actually. It doesn't leave any further trouble.
동의할 테니
I agree, so open up that door.
생각보다 잘 믿어주네.
You're trusting me more easily than I thought.
똥인지 된장인지
I don't have the time to
가릴 여유가
tell
없거든.
shit from shoe polish.
한시라도 빨리
I want to be of
똥을
help
주고
to them as soon as I can.
물론
And if
거짓말일
it turns out to
경우
be a lie,
넌
though, you're
물론이고
going down with this
이것도
place.
끝장날 줄 알아.
더 날뛸 줄 알았는데.
Good. I like your
침착해서
composure.
좋네.
I was expecting you to be a bit more rambunctious.
그럼 칼리.
Then, Callie, may you
부디
find your book in this
당신의
place.
책을 찾아.
Okay. 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 So literally none of the librarians apart from Roland and Binner can take part. Oh my god, 700 health. Ho ho. Restore 1 additional light and draw 1 more page each scene when health drops to 350 fully recover stagger, resist, and manifest ego. Health cannot drop below 350 before this occurs. After losing ego manifested, regain it in 3 scenes. If the character enters a new act after having manifested ego, manifested on the 2nd scene. Gain a counter die. /4 to wait at combat start. Choose the speed dice with the lowest value. The speed values of the dice change to the maximum possible. Fucking hell, girl. Oh, can I use Gabora? Oh, I can use Gabora. That's interesting. I feel like that's weird. 3 floors available. Yikes. Okay. If 8 or more damage was dealt with this page, draw 1 page and reduce the cost of all other upstanding slashes by what the hell? Oh no. Oh my god, she's so badass. Destroy a combat page set on another random speed die of the target. Shizzles. No. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it, Luca. Hold on. Bloody hell. Alright, let's have a look at Binner then. Has a unique key page and combat pages that can't be replaced or swapped. At the start of the scene, draw until 4 pages are in hand. Incomplete Arbiter. Degraded Fairy. Oh, take X damage every time a die rolls. At the end of the scene, takes X damage and hard to stack. Oh, Inflict Fairy, right. Degraded Chain. Seal a speed die. Degraded Lock. Increase cost of target's pages whose cost is 4 or higher by 2. Degraded Pillar. I don't really associate Binner with fairies, if I'm honest. Goth fairies, maybe. Target's current die cannot be recycled. So oh, Degraded Shockwave. Okay. So she feels like a bit of a counter. Okay. Well, I am going to go and load Durandal, Luca, and up before I do this, because I reckon I'm going to need that 3rd one. So what do these do? Restore light. Target back. Okay, so nothing. Nothing in particular. In that case, I'm going to give you guys fancy stuff. What do we have? I mean, I could give you all the, yeah, let's do that. No, I can't do that because one of them's on Cyan. What are my favourites then? Durandal. You are turning into Alan. Luca, you are... Who else do I have that's decent? I think you're going to turn into Buff Miku. I gave Cyan a buff, by the way. Skier. Gave them one of the things I unlocked last stream. And you are becoming Bamboo Jim. I can remember what that is under. There, Bamboo Jim. Did I put... I didn't. Okay, Luca. I do need to stick your thing. Who are you? Rose. There, just to make it easier for swapping them back after. Yes. I thought the what they called Index and Cyan is now Hubert. Right. Jump straight back to that then.
갑자기 불러내고.
Righto. I kind of feel like I should start with Gabora. 3 floors. Alright, let's start with Gabora because they're sort of my weakest. Just because I haven't got the 5th one, I haven't got them sort of all lined up properly. Alright, let's go with Gabora. What bullshit are you trying to pull here? Meow. Don't read this in a southern accent. That wasn't... What was that? That was New Zealand. Just did a vibe. Myself. From the past, huh? Interesting. I like that they have... I have remembered how to pan. Okay. Infinite. 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 It's because of this. The maximum possible die. And it's infinite. You have infinite speed. Well... Cox. What are you doing? Oh, bloody hell. Music is really slamming. Okay. I cannot remember what that little symbol means. 6 unique... Oh, is it the locked potential? I think it is. By I can't remember, I mean, I don't think I knew. But anyway. Alright. Oh, damn. Sorry, I didn't notice that was also going for... No. Unlikely that that'll do well, but I can try. Alright then. Here we go. Shoot Callie! Why are you not rolling? I've somehow turned quick mode off. It's fine, I've turned it back on. Ooh! Oh, look at the way that slashes! God, she smiles when she gets hit. She's enjoying herself. Okay, there are 3 of them now. Why are there 3? Did she go up? Oh, she must have gone up a an emotion level and that did it. If I was that powerful, I'd be enjoying myself too. Well, piss. You don't have unlocked yet. Righto. It's not going well for us, is it? We just need to whittle her down. I trust you guys to do it. You've got no light whatsoever. You've got Boundary of Death. Yeah, there's literally no way to intercept. Infinite! Huh. Alright, good fucking luck, mate. Infinite. Yikes. Oof. Ooh. Cyan's almost staggered. Wait, which one's the real one? Oh, nice hit. Hey, Callie, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. She hears boss music anywhere she goes because that's her theme music. At the start of the scene, deal strength based on the amount of damage taken in the previous scene. That's tempting. Untargetable, non-clashable. Counter dice. I don't have any counter. Let's go with Vengeance. Who's Vengeancing? Cyan's Vengeancing. Because Cyan took a lot of damage in that one. So that means you have none. Because it's not retroactive. I want you to decapitate her. Come on. She's begging for it. Only one is infinite this time. Why were two infinite last time? I don't know. But there is literally no way I can top these. Well. Okay. Don't play any other cards then. The slowest die she has gets turned into an infinite one. When they roll minimum. Right, when they roll minimum. Okay, I see. Right. I need you to do some reloading. And then shoot her. And you... Boundary of Death. Oof. Oof. Ooh, staggered. I forgot how... Oh, no. Holy shit. Cyan survived that. Mark the first enemy. Oh, well, yeah. I'm going to give that to someone who isn't Cyan, because I think Cyan is super dead. Okay. Oh, targeting the broken dice. That's just mean. Yeah, this is bad. I think is the word. It's pretty damn bad. Okay. Well. Good effort. Bye-bye. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Off to the big Milgram in the sky. Shit. Well. Oh, the music just suddenly shifted. Well. Bye, Gamora. Oh, you actually did a fair bit there before getting horribly murdered by yourself. Yeah, that was nothing to scoff at, and I thought she looked like me for a second. It was nothing more than a cheap imitation. Yikes. God, imagine meeting your past self and like, oh, I thought you might have been me, but no, you're shit. Okay. Well. The Red Mist now owns the language department, so sorry guys, you work for her now. Nah, Bin is going to be my last one, I think. Let's go to Roland next. Okay, she's almost at max. You part of a fixer office or some kind of syndicate? The red mist in her past glory still feels unreal. Port saying, I bet you won't stand a chance against me. Why don't you come back when you get fit? Oh my god. Alright. Although her number of dice has gone back down. I don't understand how you work. Oh, I see she endures blunt. I didn't know that. Probably should have known that, but I didn't. Okay. I'll just do a load of reloading. No way you can intercept or anything, sadly. Okay. Oof. Oh, 2 damage was max? Oh, nice work. Beep boop. God, slamming it back against the far wall, that's impressive. Oh, there's an extra dice. Yeah, I don't think there's any point shooting that. Yeah, she is a crazy amount of light. I feel there's plot relevance to that. Alright, we've all got 3 protect. can intercept one of these. Intercept spear. Not bad. Oh. That's really nasty. Oh. God, that is doing virtually no damage to her. Almost got it down to the half mark, though. That's quite tempting. No. No. Pulsation it is, then. Okay, everybody hit her. Anything nasty? Oh, well, shit. Did she have that before? I missed it. She doesn't even use light because a lot of her things reduce the bloody cost. Oh, she's not actually attacking a staggered opponent. Well, okay. Oof. Oh, well. Nice one. Damn! Mr. Taz is doing some work here. Alright. Who am I going to give this to? Mr. Taz. Let's try and protect what we cherish here. Oh, the red mist makes a return. Have Gabora manifest the ego of the red mist during a reception. Ah. Whoa, buddy, remember the principle of let your heart burn but keep your head cool? Look, your friend and I were both just doing our job. Forgot Roland had a silly hat. What do you mean a silly hat? He looks so cool. Look at him. He's smoking. And she's... I'm about to say something inappropriate. Can use Great Split Horizontal. Dice power plus 2. Stagger damage if they fail to deal 40 plus damage each scene. Ah. Alright. She's almost out of light, weirdly enough. Oh damn, you're out of light. She now looks like a Lobotomy Core Meltdown appearance. Yeah, so I guess that's her full ego. Alright. Eradication. Well, Mr. Taz ate the red mist. Oof! Not a big issue yet. Oh, bye Roland. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh. 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 Yeah, I think she did the 40 damage she needed there. What is that? I don't know what that symbol is that you put in chat, Skier. This looks a bit like a microphone. Oh, saluting. Okay. I definitely don't see a saluting thing, but I will take your word for it. Huh. Yeah, I'm out of pages, so we are screwed here. I guess I couldn't beat her, huh? Fucking hell. Definitely fervent beats, because we are fucked. 13 speed. It's a shame I only have one fucking card. Oh. Well. That hurt. 4 infinite ones and she's doing 40 damage. 72 in one fucking hit. 72! You're just another fancy looking bunch with no substance after all. Well, shit. Okay. Binner, you're up. Be mindful of your own well-being. Why do you talk like you know me? My father calls me names. Spoiler warning. Not okay with this uniform, Lady Binner. Ha. Alright. What can you do? Remind me of your abilities. Unique key page. Draw until 4 pages are in hand. Okay. Increase cost of targets pages whose original cost is 4 or higher. Okay. Oh, that's a ranged one. I mean, Fairy doesn't seem broken. But maybe I'm just missing the brokenness of it. Something about default binner sprite reminds me of a cat. Yeah, I get that. She does have cat-like qualities, in that she's incredibly rude to everyone around her, but people love her anyway. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, God, look at her eyes. I think I was right, having Binner as the last line of defense. Speaking of cats, my stinky feline has been climbing up on my figure shelf and knocking everything down. She's so cruel to me. Oh, goody, she's transformed. Okay. Ah, mass summation. Yeah, the music's back. 28 to 42, fucking hell. Right, where is that one going? I can't quite see. Right, so that one's going at Durandal 2. Mr. Spoiled Brat is on the desk to assist. Well, that's because Binner's in the fight. He's got to be here. Okay, I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, Durandal staggered. Any enemy of this librarian targets will be forced to target the librarian back. Fully restore the selected light. I can't see that light. Wonderful. Very helpful. Guess we're going with Eternally Lit Lamp. Everybody's almost fucking staggered except Binner. Okay then. Sadly, we can't intercept that one, so is dead. Also, is looking fabulous in that maid outfit, by the way. Right, sadly, you don't have any charge. Alright, that's not going to get through on the first one, but it will definitely hit the second one. Unless I go for a separate thing and inflict just a load of fairy otherwise. And basically just tank that one. Yeah, I can't use rip space. Can't use that. Just gonna have to go with this. Oof. Yeah. Oh, Hum's alive? Everybody survived that. I'm stunned. Only chance to flow the sword, really. I don't know that a mass individual will get through. Probably worth doing just for the protection and stuff. That was really cool looking though. I knew one of them would get through on that last. Gave a bind. Nice. Sorry, you tried. Oh, Luke is staggered. Luke is dead. Shit. Oh. Yeah. Binner got staggered. Fuck. That went sour very quickly. Oh. Yeah, I don't really know how that went so bad so quickly. That definitely wasn't a pushover. Okay. Ooh, red-hooded mercenary. And unlocked blade. Oh, cool. And twinkling analyst. Alright, Buff Miku didn't actually fare very well. So I'm going to swap Luca. Who for, though? So Blunt is bad against Red Mist. No, I didn't expect to keep Binner unless I... Maybe if I win, but even then... Yeah, even then I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to swap you for Dude. So, who had Rose? Buff Miku. And Dude has Esther. Yeah, I don't know that Bamboo Gym is actually a good fit for this. Like, it's powerful, but it's powerful because of the buffs that Hod's Floor gets. Let's give it another go.
갑자기 불러내고.
Okay, I think this is the right order to do things, though, because I got close. I don't think anyone has... I don't think we've got much in the way of blunt. There's a little bit of blunt there, but not much. No. Roland's floor does have some blunt. Awkwardly, like, Mr. Taz, who is the best fighter on that floor, deals blunt damage. So that's a shame. But none of the rest of them deal much blunt. So yeah, let's go with Gabora again. Even if much time has passed, something stayed the same. Remember how I fight, guys. Yeah, apparently starting off at virtually no health because of the stuff I chose for you. Yeah, this is the thing I need to presumably improve Gibora. Presumably she'll be getting the red mist as a thing. Okay, that didn't do much. Yeah, Ski is woefully underdeveloped here. It's my own fault. I just haven't upgraded you because I don't use Gibora's floor much. Nice. Which is, what, like a third staggered already? Damn, nice. Pretty good stagger damage. Yeah, let's go with Claws of Savagery on Cyan. Damn it. Bloody blade unlocked. See, Ball Lake. Still wouldn't have stood much of a chance. Yeah, it's possible I could get a second form to trigger, but it's going to be a hard one. Oof. I'm instantly staggered. Oh, Gabora, hold on. No! Jeez. God, everyone's health is so bad. Let's go pray. Well, shit. Music's nice. Yeah, you know Gabora's gonna die when she gives her death quote before the attack's finished. But I marked her. Yeah, Eugen... I mean, to be honest, Eugen's key page is a mixed bag at the best of times. I don't know if it's a good fit on Gabora at all. It's just because there's like... There was one of the abnormality pages that meshed with it, and it was a cool visual, but I don't think it is a good fit. Nope. He's staggered. She's almost staggered. Crazy that we've almost staggered her. $28. Oh, it's unlocked. All three? We staggered her! And, oh, we staggered her and she's gone into a second phase. And all librarians except the selected one are immediately killed. They gain max light capacity, light restoration, Yeah, that's the one. So the idea is that with Gabora starting off at such low health, I can drop this on her and she gets 4 strength every scene. Right, who's still alive? I am very, very, very tempted to do the mega buff. The Mountain of Corpses. Do it, you say? Alright, Cyan. Eat Ranter and Skier. Okay. That's really annoying that I staggered her, and because she went into the second phase, she's now max stagger again. That's really irritating. Oh. Well, fuck everybody's lives. I mean, technically, it's going to get those. Welp. That was a great decision on my part, wasn't it? Fuck. Okay. We're in a better position than we were last time. The red mist in her past glory still feels unreal. See all the trials this place has to present to me? Yes, I am a trial. I'm very trying, as Angela will repeatedly tell me. I'm a trial, yes. A trial I trial I can to not lose my limbs. God, it would suck if I lost my limbs right now. Don't let Angela hear me say that. This Angela person seems like a very harsh taskmaster. Oh yeah, she's terrible. Wouldn't trade her for the world. I'd say I'm in love with her, except I have a dead wife, and I'm still in love with her if I could remember her name. I can remember her name. Roland can't remember her name. I know her name. He can't remember her name. He seems to struggle with it. He's like, Angela? That name sounds very familiar, and I cannot think of why. Maybe I'll trade her for my wife. Oh my god. Alright, let's just go with this. Alright. Shoot her! Oh, fuck, Port. God, everyone's doing blunt. Shit me. Sorry. Bloody hell, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry, so I've got like oh, the music's back. Oh goody, so is she. I've got like a translucent blind in front of my window. It's getting dark now, and there was just suddenly a dark shape at my window, and I fucking look up, and it's the light catching the blind that made it look transparent. Sorry, opaque. Hang on. Just gonna turn my lights on. God, that scared the shit out of me. It's the red mist outside your house. Right. Where were we? Oh yes, getting murdered. Murdered horribly. Goody. You're fucked then, aren't you? Oh god. This is quite catchy music. She does a fragile. Yep, everybody fails miserably against that. Oh, you're staggered. Oh, you're dead. That didn't take long. Oh, you're staggered. Great. Threw everything I had into blocking that mass fucking summation. Did not work. I feel this floor is not built properly. I've got nothing here. You're staggered now, aren't you? Yes. God, the first floor did really well, but the second floor this time just absolutely shat themselves. Oh my god. Oh, bloody hell. Oh well, bye-bye. Oh, he survived. Miraculously. He didn't. Yeah, I might have to try a different one even without the patron, just because this floor is not very good. Yeah, well, fuck. Okay, so she's down to like 250. Come on then, Binner. Nice. Oh, bloody hell, Binner's taking a pounding already. Oh, goody. Hi. Missed you. Oh. At least we got rid of her infinite dice, because it seals the leftmost dice. So that's actually the point of that, I guess. Alright, nobody die. Good. Now everybody go for a weak point. Hit it for massive damage. Try not to get staggered, anybody? Oh, start of clash. She is out of steam, but I don't know how long for. I'm also a little bit out of steam already. Just fucking started. Alright, so what's the best counter to that? Pillar. Pillar the shit out of her. Nice. Alright, now just keep hitting her. 99 health. No, I'm giving that to Binner. How does this work? Because it doesn't seem to. Any enemy this librarian targets will be forced to target the librarian back regardless of speed. Oh, I see. It means she can always intercept. Right, I understand now. I thought it meant that, like, she was taunting, basically. Damn, if I'd realised that, I would have put it on someone less important. Yeah, an interception build, like a defensive interception build. Alright, let's get some fairy on her. Yeah, I see. So it allows Binner to intercept at infinite speed. That's hilarious. $78, 58, 49, 37. She's staggered. 13, 1. Luca got the kill. Oh, I got 2 achievements for that. Oh. I didn't read the text. Sorry, I was too busy celebrating and seeing the achievements. Oh! Whew. Oh. Second try. That's not too bad. Nobody gets any battle symbols. Right, let me just check what those achievements were. Complete a reception with Binner offering her assistance. Binner has logged in. That's a funny name. The smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. Complete a Star of the City or level or above reception after selecting the abnormality page Mountain of Corpses. First time I've done that. Also, the Red Mist makes her return was the other achievement I got. Have Gabora manifest the ego of the Red Mist. Technically, I didn't do that. Technically, the Red Mist manifested the Red Mist. It isn't Gabora. You'd get a battle symbol if you killed Callie with Gabora. Ah. Interesting. I'd like it if the battle symbol like covered up her scars. That'd be cool. Not that her scars aren't great, I just, you know, it would be cool. That big red sword and the clothes the Red Mist were wielding were ego, right? As far as I know, the Crimson Sword was a prototype ego that was luckily extracted. It could only be created through someone's gruesome death. Only Callie could wield it properly. And her coat? That's the Red Mist's own ego, manifested from Callie herself. Huh. If that's how powerful manifested ego is, that might flip over the whole food chain of the city. You probably should have realized by now, but not all ego have equal amounts of strength. Rather, it'd be more accurate to say that few people can draw as much power from ego as Callie could. In terms of purity alone, the sword she used to wield was of noticeably low quality, considering it was a prototype. Damn, that was supposed to be low quality? So did you get the picture now? About the whole relationship between the distortion, ego, and abnormalities? Yes,
이제야
I'm
명확하게
finally
보이네.
starting to see it clearly.
본래 백의 흑주 때 바라던
Originally, the light that radiated during the event known as the White Days and Dark Nights should have shone over the city for 7 days straight, not 3.
그럼 도시 모든
Had that
사람은
happened, every
개인의
person in the
권위나
city
권위에
would
관계없이
have been able to
자신만의
manifest their own
애고를
ego,
나눴을 거야.
giving them the strength to avoid
최소한
meaningless
덧없이
death,
죽지 않았겠지.
regardless of wealth or social status. That's not really how it would have worked. Is that the twist here? That Carmen's dream is the equivalent of giving everyone £1 million. All it's going to do is create massive power inflation.
세상과 싸울
They would have earned the power to challenge the world.
그리고 발현한
It may have been
애고가
possible for
소멸할
some to
수는
lose the ego they
그것에
manifested, but
힘쉽게
no one would have been taken
환상체가
over by their
되지
own
않았을
ego
거고.
and become abnormalities.
그렇다면
Then the
뒤틀림이라는 건
distortion is...
나로 인해 계획이
The plan was
무너져
throttled because
빛을
of
3일밖에
me,
발하지 못했어.
which is why the light could only radiate for 3 days.
그 결과
An
불안정한
unstable
힘이
power was
퍼졌고
spread as a
다른
result,
가능성을 본 거야.
incubating other possibilities.
뒤틀림을 통해
Abnormalities
발현한
manifested through the distortion are selves that have lost control.
에고에 먹힌 거지.
They were consumed by their own egos, so to speak.
에고와 환상체는
After
종이한
all, there's a fine
장치입니다.
line between ego and abnormality.
뒤틀림이든
What's the
애고든
prerequisite for these
발생하는
phenomena, ego and distortion?
그 무엇에도
Only those who strive to accomplish what they sincerely
자신이
desire,
진정으로 원하는 걸
unbound by any obstacles, will be able to manifest and wield the power.
하지만 도중에 꺾이거나 절망을
However, if the endeavor ends in frustration or is faced with such despair that one's ego is shaken and their emotions twisted to an unbearable degree, the distortion seems to arise from the overwhelmed self. The stronger and purer the desire is, the greater the distortion becomes.
아직 확실하지는
That's
않지만
my speculation so far.
그렇다면 이상한데
Something doesn't line up. There's got to be tons of folks in the city who give up on their dreams and fall to despair.
네 말대로면
If what you're saying is correct, the
환상체나 애고를
shitty?
발현한 자들로 뒤덮여 있어야 하잖아.
Sorry, Freudian slip. The city should be crowded with abnormalities and ego bearers by now.
그래서 말했잖아.
Didn't I make it clear?
자신이
It only
진정으로
manifests for
원하는
those who pursue their own sincere desires.
그런 말은 되네.
That makes more sense.
도시에서 자신을 위한 꿈을
There's
꾸는
next to no one in the
사람이
city who dreams... Sorry, that one was deliberate. Who dreams for themselves.
행복보다는
Most live with a conformist mindset of just avoiding misfortune in their lives rather than chasing after their own happiness.
날개,
Be it
조직,
wings, syndicates
해결사.
or fixers, people are all headed to a destination they probably didn't
목적지는
set
자신이 정한 게
themselves.
아닐 거야.
철저히 자신을
The
위해
power will only be
살아가는
granted to
이기적인
selfish
사람은
beings who live
그 힘을
strictly
얻을
for
수
their own
있을
good.
거야. 이기주의자.
Egoists, as some may say. That's not a particularly catchy name. They're called egoists now. Get with the program.
뭐
Well,
자격도
I
안
like
된
this
놈들의
outcome
힘을
better than
얻는
having
것보다는
unworthy scum gain power they don't
마음에 들어.
deserve.
넌 그럼 이렇게
So
될
you
줄 알고
sabotage the plan
기회를
knowing
막은
that
거야.
would happen?
설마
No way. I
난
simply
그냥
didn't want to
죽기
die.
싫었을
I wanted to
살아서
live. I wanted to
복수하고
take
싶었어.
my revenge.
그뿐이야.
That's all there was to it.
계획이 끝나는 대로 난 정지할
I was meant to be
예정이었거든.
shut down at the end of the plan.
너무 억울했어.
It galled me
그래서
so
빛을
much,
빼앗고
so I stole the
받아들였지.
light and embraced it.
웃기게도
Because the light I'd
빼앗은
taken
빛이
for myself wasn't
완전하지
quite whole, I got
않았어.
myself trapped in this
고소한
library I
가치지.
created, along with the abnormalities, funnily enough.
난 기계의 몸에
The orders
새겨진
ingrained into my
명령에
robotic body
이곳을 벗어날
have
수
disallowed
없었어.
me from leaving here.
그렇다면
If that's the
찾고
case, you've been
도대체
collecting books using the invitation for...
뿌려진 빛을
It is to
다시
retrieve the
거두는
light that
과정이야.
was scattered across the city.
너라면 눈치챘을
You
거야.
likely must have noticed how something's
이곳에
different
있는
about the guests that have come
손님들은
here.
뭔가 다르다.
내가 아는 도시
True, they're
사람들과
dreams of
다르게
some sort.
뭔가 꿈이라는 게 있었지.
Really? Is that... I don't know that that's true, but we'll come back to it. They're dreams of some sort, unlike the city folk I've known.
묘하게
They were kinda easily carried away by affection or friendship too.
빛에 의해 영향을
It's
받은
because they were
사람들과
influenced by the light, strongly at that.
강하게 받.
빛의 중심에 더
You mean they were
가까이
closer to the
가야
pillar of
되는
light?
아니,
Not quite. The same seed of light is planted in the heart of every person, but some have great potential to grow it to be more powerful than others. And the invitation has been calling them over at the moment we need them the most. As we scrape together the incomplete fragments of the light, I look forward to obtaining a book at the end of the road, guided by the invitation. The one book holding the power of the complete, undivided light. It'll be a book that will give freedom to me and all the librarians that reside here. It'll let me live as a human. I won't have to bear with others dictating me to behave as a machine anymore. I will be able to forget things I want to erase from my memory. I guess you're not feeling any kind of responsibility or guilt for what you've done and are doing to try and reach that goal? Of course not. Except we know that's not true because of the whole Zhao thing. I have to seize everything with my own hands. I can't expect anyone else to do it for me. I'm going to cherish what is mine and only mine as I live my life. It's precisely as you said before, Roland. Everyone has their share of personal affairs and woes. The bereaved have no one but themselves to blame. Solely for yourself, huh? Yay, Binna! Yay! Hello! So I guess I can't... Yeah, I can't change hers. That's okay. It's a cool power set. Oh, Binna. And I can give you more things as well. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. Right, before I forget, I'm just going to swap everyone else, these guys' things back to where they were. So we've got Alan. Netzak. We have Esther, Ontifereth, Doot, and we have Bamboo Jim, which is hot. But yes, right, let's talk about that. So, they said there was something unusual about everyone who come here. There were people with dreams. I don't think that's true. Because, admittedly, there have been a lot of people who sort of surprised Roland with how caring they were. The ones who really stick out of my mind are, like, way back in the beginning, Lulu. Wherever Lulu is. Like, Lulu lost her friend and got some other friends to come back in and fight for it, you know, and it surprised Roland and him being like, oh, it's weird that she cares. I thought the point of that was there are more people who care than Roland realized. Like, there are more people who care than it is implied there are. But, like, did Pierre have a dream? Did these butchers come here with a dream? I don't think they did. There are so many nameless people who came at the behest of someone else, like Lulu's friends. They didn't even get names. They're just, like, Lulu said, hey, I need your help. And they're like, okay, sure. So, I don't think they came with a dream. I don't think they acted on selfish impulse. Or some of these who, like, were ordered to come here, they weren't acting on a dream. Or ones who came out of desperation. No, but to make food isn't enough of a dream. Because surely every chef in the entire city... Because the point that she made is that it implied that these people were special, unique, because, or at least different, because they had these dreams. And that's the case with some of them, but a lot of them just seem like they came here because it was what was best for them in the moment. That's not acting on a dream. Like the ones who I can't remember who they were. I think it was these ones, Full Stop Office. They tried to assassinate Eileen, was it? And then got chased by Argyle, and then they got an invitation, and it was either get killed by Argyle or flee to the library. What was their dream? Survival. Literally everybody has that dream. You know, it doesn't work. And saying that it was the light that made people care more, or implying it was the light that made people care more, undermines the human aspect. Undermines the concept that I really liked. That people do care more, like people like Zhao. And I can't remember, was it Chun, her husband? Which one was her husband? Lol, that was it was Lol. People like Zhao and Lol, who they genuinely cared about each other. And I don't like the idea that they're implying they only really cared about each other that much because of the light. I don't know. That's just my take on it. I may have misunderstood, but that's what I took away from it, and I don't like it very much. I do think we are very, very close to Roland flipping out at Angela. Because at the moment he's like circling the point that she caused this and that she doesn't care about any of the harm she's done. And as soon as it clicks, oh shit, my wife got murdered by this, then yeah, they're going to have some severe problems. And I'm really hoping he manifests some ego in response to that. That would be very cool. Hello, Zero. Yeah, I tend to do deck building off stream just because it takes me a while, and it's not the most gripping thing to watch. Right. Gabora. Well, Eugen. I know that she's got a new abnormality, but I just want to check something first. Where's Eugen? There. Okay, that is still marked as unusable. I just wanted to check. Oh, book burning. I haven't burned the books yet. You are correct. I forgot about that bit. Book of the Red Mist page. Upstanding slash. Oh my god. Burn them. Burn the books. Oh, only Gabora can equip this. Unique ego becomes accessible at emotion level 4. The combat page manifest ego is added to hand. Gain a counter dice at combat start. Choose these. Oh my, she gets the infinite. She gets the infinite. Oh! God, look at all the Gaboras. Look at all the Callies. Imagine walking into a room and just being surrounded by Callies. So that's what it is. Can equip the Red Mist key page. Well, I no longer need to worry about Gabora inexpertly using Eugen, do I? She's got to have that. It's just such a cool look. Wow, the infinite is only a 3 cost. Cool. Hang on. Yeah, that covers her fake eye, like the because she's got like all of the former robots have heterochromia, and or do they? No, they don't. No, I'm mistaken. No, they do in I think they do in Lobco. Vaguely remember it in Lobco. Am I just misremembering? Oh, the hair is different. You are right. And I'm torn. I like her hair there. I am a massive fan of ponytails. Stagger recovery. Noted. Any other things I got? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Can't really see it, but Roland did also get something. Roland's team. Only Gabora had heterochromia. Because it was towards the end of the series. I had them all as plebs, didn't I? No, sorry, the plebs were the unnamed ones. I had them all as nuggets. And on all of them, and it was mod added, granted, but on all of them, I think it was like the damaged, the hurt animation or something, had their eyes open and they had heterochromia, so I don't know. Oh, it's Mr. Taz got twinkling. Yeah, there it is. And the last one was this one. Wow, you actually cannot customize her. Oh, I thought one of them got something. Okay. Right. So, they've already got Red Mercenary, Wolf, and Corpses. So, what is their next one going to be? Just trying to think what they are. It's going to be another like Aleph one, isn't it? Oh, is it Flesh Dog? No, it's Nosferatu, whoever the fuck that is. It looks awfully starved, we better be careful. It seems to want something kind of horrifying. It does. Doesn't really look like a monster. Doesn't it look sort of similar to us? Sanguine Bat. Fear of Water. If the character has 1 or less blood, gain 2 strength. Uses different combat pages depending on the amount of blood. If blood is lost, 1 blood is lost whenever the character sustains damage greater than 5%. Right. Fear of Water, if the character has less than 5 blood, gains strength. If the character has 2 or less blood, get a combat page. If the character has 5 or more blood, use a mass attack Banquet of Blood. If the character did not use the page for the first 3 scenes, I don't know that I call it a blood mage. It's just a vampire. Endures slash and blunt, so it's got to be stabby. And these slash and stabby. Okay. Right. Now what? Is this going to be... Oh, it's going to unlock the last one we need. Yeah, I want to play around with this, so I don't want to go for this now. God, I really want to play more with Binner's set. You know what this is reminding me of? In Legends of Runeterra, which is a card game I played a lot on the tabletop channel, and I've streamed a fair bit, you should go check it out. A thing I really like is when they introduce a new mechanic. Because there are some mechanics in that are just really, really fun, which are specific to particular champions and their sets. So, like, what's the name? Vex has, like, Gloom, and Fiddlesticks has Terrify, etc. And the thing that's really fun with it is when you unlock them in Path of Champions, you get to do the single-player campaigns for them. And you get to play with, like, a really optimized version of this ability. It's, like, really fun. Just that absolute potential of this mechanic is just completely new to me, and it's going to be incredibly fun to play with. That's what I'm feeling right now about Fairy. Because that just seems really cool. The fact that it's just this brand new thing that's just out of nowhere. But yeah, another time. I've got to do some building. Also, I totally can cheese Punishing Bird. Can I bring Binner to Punishing Bird? Oh, you bugger. No, never mind then. And when you have these new mechanics, eventually they do become, you know, something you're used to, but it's just that initial, you know, how is this going to play? How's this going to feel to use and all of that? It's very cool. Anyway. Right, so this was Zhao, presumably. I don't remember this. I have definitely done this because I have Chun's books.
그게 걱정이야?
어쩌겠어. 우리가 본 그대로 적어야지. 우리도 우리지만 이과도 도서관을 조사.
다들 정신이 없겠지. 샤오 부장님도 걱정이 많으시겠어. 뭐 남 걱정할 처지는 아니지만.
부장님, 실례합니다.
Oh yeah, now I remember. She finds out that Lol's there and she's like, alright, I'm gonna go, I retire. You don't have to follow me, and they're like, we're gonna follow you, and she's like, oh, thank fuck for that. I remember now. Alright, one floor. I forgot about... Oh, Secra. Oh, is the like... Is it mean to call it a constipated expression? Just the on your face is hilarious. Sorry. Also, by the way, there is still one unclaimed person on Hockma's floor if you want that. And you don't already have someone, claim it in the chat. You got to be here for a stream. You can't like claim it in between streams. So make sure you come along to a stream and claim this one. It's still going spare. Right. I don't even know who my best is anymore. It always used to be Hod's floor, but I feel they've fallen off a bit. Actually, hang on a sec. What did I get from this one? I got all three. Weird that Upstanding Slash does blunt damage. That's a bit weird. Yeah, your sod is quite... I mean, he's got 96 health. There are others who, like Corlinium's got less than 80. And I had a quick look through earlier when I was like rebuilding in preparation for the stream. The ones who are less than 80 are the ones who feel like they really need a buff. I've got a few of them. Skier. I mean, that's not terrible. Oh, are all the pages Gabora locked? So they are. Fair enough. Alright, never mind then. No rebuilding needs doing there. That's a shame. Alright, sorry, where was I? God, there's a... Oh! This is going to be to lure... Argyle, isn't it? Oh, I would love it if I actually get to kill Argyle. I don't think I will yet, but I'd love it if I could. Oh, I want to murder him so badly. With his smug face. Right. Where are they? Stab, endure. I did seriously consider swapping Hod's for which one was it? Hubert, the one that Cyan got, because that's a slash build. But in the end, I stuck with Bamboo Jim. Don't know if that was the right choice. Yeah, alright, I'll try Netzach because it is quite a powerful one. And although they resist Pierce Stagger, this is a floor that has a lot of non-Pierce Stagger abilities. So let's give it a go. I'm not afraid moving out. Surely this can be dealt with in the usual way. My eye shall look straight ahead as we advance. Shall we march forward immediately, Chun, sir? I'm just small and innocent. Gotta get those daily login bonuses. Have you heard about our Lord and Saviour, Angela? I'm working on a novel, you know. I'm being so serious about this if you couldn't tell. Righto. God, after fighting a single person who managed to hand our asses to us, this is gonna feel weird. Oh yeah. I still don't really understand how Burning Flash works. Damn. Nice. Oof. Amani's taking a beating. Oof. Yeah, that'll keep our stagger healthy for a while. A while longer, anyway. See how that goes. Ooh. That was weird. Don't know what happened there. Just a load of blue flames. That stagger recovery is so useful that it hits everybody. Nice. Oh, that was stiletto. It is a weird animation. Oh, I dropped some frames for some reason. Weird. Cannot see. Oh yeah, gotta hover over. Sorry, it's like I can't see this person's stagger because it isn't there. I should go for class and respect. Nice. Ooh, almost staggered. Nice, one down. Frantic stabbing. Thrill. I'll stick that on that, Zach. Running out of pages here. Is there any pressure I can take off? That one. Okay. Damn, I really needed you to stagger that guy, not leave him on fucking one stagger. Didn't try and block his attacks because I thought he'd be fucking staggered. Thank you. Come on there, Zach, hold on. Yeah, let's go with the recovery. Oops. Ugh. Alright, we'll go with Faint Aroma. Which is going to fucking murder those two, so I don't need to worry about them at all. Insert that one. Can't insert these at all. Insert that one to save Amane. Yeah, 2 dead. This is a bit of a weird cheap effect. Wow, Nezak killed 3 people in 1 turn. And then got staggered. Shit. And yet isn't going for him at all. Weird. Yep, should be able to finish him off easily enough. Come on. Looney, that's twice now you've left somebody on a single fucking stagger. Netzak's going into the next thing with frickin' 19 health. Alright. So I beat Chun last time. And got all of his pages. Miris and Zhao. Yeah, it's not looking good. Maya shall look straight ahead as we advance. We will not expose our back to the enemy. We will not let the enemy rule over us. I shall end this in an instant with minimum damage. If you feel like you're in peril, don't mind me and retreat. Okay, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Take it I can't use that? Nope. Alright, who am I going for? I should probably go for Miris. I don't know that I'll be able to take out Zhao. But if I can get Miris's... No, going for Zhao I think is what I'm going to do apparently. Oof. Come on. Netzak's going to be doing a ton of damage. Massively reducing Zhao's stagger resist. Because each hit reduces it by 5% and he's going to get like 4 unopposed hits. Right, I should go for our Galaxy because I need Netzak to heal. specifically on a hit. Oh, she is. He should go first. Because he is a higher... oh no, they're the same speed. I don't know how that'll work then. So Netzak might just be dead. Mass individual. Yeah, you can't beat that. So it's probably best not for him to use it, but I need him to heal. I think I'm just going to go all in on trying to kill Zhao. Is that all I can do? Okay. Oh good, ours do go first. So Netzak might survive. He rolled a fucking 2. Oh, he healed about 30. And Aroma might manage to stagger Zhao. No, he won't. Very close, though. Everyone tanked it very well, and now she's staggered. It's our chance to get Zhao. The music is very undramatic. Oh, Dreaming's dead. Oh no, it's not. 4 health left. What just happened? Did she run away? Oh, you little git. Seriously? Seriously? Hey, Lord of Flight. Seriously, the person who was like, hey, like, if you need to retreat, leave me, and was like, I'm gonna go in here and die avenging my my dead husband, fucking ran away. Well, why are all the runners burned? That is an odd coincidence. Well. Okay. That's the biggest threat dealt with, I guess, but not in the way I was fucking hoping for. Alright, if we can get Miris. Who's going for you? A 2 speed. Hey, Nathan. Well, we fought Callie and won, so that was pretty cool. And now we're fighting Zhao again, who just fucking ran away. Bravely ran away. Brave, 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 Sir Zhao. Lady Zhao. Alright, let's focus on Miris and see if we can kill him. At least she knows when to retreat. I mean, the point was that I didn't think she was going to. Because she very much came in with a I'm gonna die on this hill mentality and then fucking ran away. I'm just stunned. Alright, I still need to intercept that. Oof. Yeah, Miris is staggered. Am I guaranteed? I'm currently not guaranteed a Miris book if I kill him. Which is quite annoying. Which means I hope I don't kill him this turn. Which I'm going to. He ran away as well! Oh, that explains why I wasn't guaranteed a Miris book. You cheaty scum. God, they're real dicks to Chun, aren't they? Chun is the only one of the three of them who actually stuck with his intent. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't even know how Dreaming died. Let me just get another cough sweet. Okay. can't believe these guys. Stretched a bit thin here. Nice. There's one down. He's down to one, so I reckon he's going to get staggered from Luna shooting him. Oh, or from just the galaxy, I guess. I will admit, when we came into this fight with Netzak on a sliver of health, I didn't think we'd win this. But I have been surprised. Yeah, that is worthless to me at this point. It's just basically buffing them. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. None of those are helpful. Alright. Just fucking wail on him. There we are. Oh, I see. Miris pulled her away is the idea. She's already begun to bloody manifest. Look at that. Huh. Let me go. It's not over yet. I still... Please calm down, Director. You could have fled alone if you were so afraid. Explain why you had to drag me along. I mean, you left before I did, Director. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what happened? Did I skip that? Did I accidentally skip that? Did I accidentally right-click and skip that? It seemed like it ended very suddenly.
그 모습 어디서 많이
I
본
really
것
hope I
같은데.
didn't. I'm sorry if I did. That form is oddly reminiscent.
잘 모르겠어.
I'm not sure. I can't tell if it was a distortion or ego.
한 녀석이 빠르게
That one guy ran off with her at the
끌고
speed of sound, to be
못
fair.
볼만도
No
해.
wonder we couldn't get a good look at it.
혼란스러웠던 건가?
Was it
이유는 잘
confusion?
모르겠네.
I wonder what the reason was.
대체 왜 그런
What
짓을 한
motivated him to do such a thing?
상사를 저렇게까지
Didn't expect him to
배려할
care
줄
for his
몰랐는데.
boss that much. I've seen people run off on their own, but dragging someone else along so they can both live? That's new.
정작 끌려나간
Though the
이는
woman who got nabbed was
이기겠다는
determined to
강한
fight
의지가
and win.
있었는 말이야. 다시 도서관에
Will they come back to the
들어오려나.
library?
글쎄,
I don't know. What will happen next is a mystery, as
이 앞이
always.
어떻게 될지
확실히 봤던 건
All I got to see for sure was horns and a snake's scales growing out of her, I guess.
중간 과정 같은 걸
There was a transitional phase of some kind, I assume. It was likely a sign of gradual progress. I couldn't tell if that was a distortion or not because there's such a fine line. What we saw won't be sufficient clues for now.
그렇다는 건가?
That's how it works, sir. The whole thing about lines of emotion is still lost on me, though.
뭘또 고민하고 있어?
What are you pondering about this time?
확실하게 답이
I'm just
나오질
frustrated at the lack of a clear answer.
아무튼 더
Anyway,
지켜봐야 할
we'll
것
have to
같아.
wait and see for now. We
아직
don't even know what has
그들이
become
어떻게
of them
됐는지
yet.
모르니.
So you're saying I didn't accidentally? There's just a weird cut. Okay. It just seemed like really laggy, and I was touching my mouse at the time, obviously, to click. Oh, Tifreth. Because I left click through it, but right click skips. Servant of Wrath. I knew that was going to be the Servant of Wrath. Alright, let's have a look at the Servant of Wrath then. It's not what I expected them to look like. We might be able to handle this if we figure out why she's consumed with wrath. So we're supposed to kill these wooden puppets? She seems to be looking for something. What's this now? I'm seeing a bunch of wood dolls. Hermit's staff attacks the Servant of Wrath. Weird. The exploited HP does not fall below 30 from a librarian's attacks. If they're 30 or lower, they recover 50%. Gains 5 power when clashing against the Servant of Wrath. Wait, who's this then? Hermit of the Azure Forest. Where the hell's the Servant of Wrath gone? Oh, bloody hell, hello. Didn't see you there. It's right behind me, isn't it? Genuinely did not see that. Attacks the Servant of Wrath. Okay, that makes more sense. Takes no damage from burn, bleed, or erosion. While one or more Hermit's staves are present, use a mass attack every 3 turns. 2 scenes, sorry. Changes behavior when all Hermit's staves are defeated on the first scene of a new cycle. Attacks the Servant of Wrath. After attacking the Servant of Wrath again, use a mass attack that summons more. I feel like you know the answer to that, Luca. That lizard jump scare. Only the Servant of Wrath can defeat the Hermit. The abnormality battle is concluded when the Hermit is defeated. Prioritize attacking the staves. If no staff is present, attacks the Hermit. While one or more staves are present, after taking 30 total damage, uses a mass attack Embodiments of Evil. The total attack damage counter is reset after. Okay. When the abnormality starts attacking the Hermit, Embodiments of Evil is used every 2 scenes after. I don't really get this, but I've time to try. So no, this doesn't seem very dangerous. Sinners of the other worlds, embodiments of evil. Justice and balance needed to be upheld. Because, like, I've seen fan art of, like, the 4 magical girls, and that is not what the Servant of Wrath looked like. Also, the weird testicle chin, I'm betting that is a reference to the Grapes of Wrath. In fact, the entire thing might be. I have not read the Grapes of Wrath. 1 erosion. Deal 10 damage to self. Weird. Okie dokie. Alright, let's just start taking these guys out then. Hello, alternate wolf. Because I don't recognize the name, I'm assuming you're new to the stream. Please make sure you give absolutely no spoilers whatsoever. Yeah, okay. Part of me wants to go and continue watching Madoka Magica because I really liked Mummy, but the rest of me really doesn't want to because I really liked Mummy. Enemy who dealt the most damage to allies on the previous scene is marked as a villain. After winning a clash with an offensive dice random, ally gains HP. On a successful pierce, if the dice rolled max, deal bonus damage. Pierce. So Doot has pierce. Let me just check my papers. Yeah, Doot is the only one who really uses pierce. But yeah, I'll give that to Doot. Hold still. Yeah, that's the depiction of the Servant of Wrath as I know it. Hermit stays, recover 8 HP and stagger resist. Okay, even that's not particularly dangerous. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because there is always another shoe. The shoe dropper may be broken. Let's go for that one. That was weird. Staggered, good. Good, it's one down. Upholding balance, huh? Ooh. Giant lizard goes flying past the screen. Okay, so they're both staggered. I don't have enough charge generation in this deck. Good. All of them dealt with. So I'm expecting if the shoe's going to drop, I expect it's going to drop after this. If the character took damage in the previous scene, change this character's resistances to endured. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with love. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the shoe. Embodiments of evil. Oh. Oh, that's also hitting me. Yeah, there's that shoe I mentioned. Draw that off you. Yeah. Bit of damage there. Oh, shit. Did someone just die? No. I just need to get him as low as possible so that the servant can finish him. Ineffective, apparently. At the end of the scene, take 14 damage and lose 1 stack of erosion. When taking a hit, take bonus damage and stagger equal to the amount. Okay. What's Kane? None of us have Kane. Gain power times 3, the target's Kane. Unless you have Kane? Can't fucking see. No, that's Blade unlocked. Okay. Spawns 3 of those, and that's gonna do fucking 15. Well, Buff Miku's gonna have a hard time with that. Right, insert that one. Oh, you're also gonna have a hard time with that. Oh, only Buff Miku and Dude. Staggered, good. Yes! Hi! We were true friends, right? Yes, Servant of Wrath. We're really good friends. That was remarkably easy. One assistant librarian. Wrath. The servant was betrayed after abandoning her principles and ingeniously trusting someone with her whole heart. Now she is dominated by the anger towards herself for what she had done. The selected librarian enters a state of wrath. The librarian will become uncontrollable and target random characters, including allies. Wow, that sounds awful. Companion, the Servant of Wrath valued justice and balance more than anyone, but she began sharing knowledge with the Hermit, an enemy of her realm, becoming friends with her in secret. When there is no companion present, the first enemy the selected librarian hits is marked as one. When the selected librarian defeats the companion, all librarians gain light and HP and stagger. That's pretty good. Acidic Sludge. When the two met at last, the Hermit brought countless minions to destroy the Servant's world. All enemies. Inflict 5 erosion to all enemies. Enemies with erosion also gain bind, equal to the amount of erosion they currently have. Ah. At the end of the scene, take damage equal to the amount of erosion and lose 1 stack. When taking a hit, take bonus damage and stagger. Erosion is pretty good. So that is the, yeah. That's the thingy. Wonderful. So, if there's anyone who wants to claim the last Tiferet one before we do the realization next time, and there is also one in Hockmer if that is what you would prefer. So, I can upgrade that. Right. So, before next week, I need to build Gabora. I need to redo definitely Skier. Ranta and Cyan are probably okay. I need to see if I can upgrade anything in this in preparation. Although they did do decently, although I do think Doot carried a lot of it. Doot and... who's the other one? Doot and Urus, maybe? But yeah. But apart from that, I didn't really get much, did I? Like, I unlocked the Red Mist. And I'm glad I beat the Zhao one again. Let's have a quick... yeah. This is going to be Zhao again. It's going to be like Zhao 2.0 with horns and snake scales, apparently. The fact that Roland can identify that they are specifically snake scales is interesting. And probably irrelevant, but right. That will be next time. What were these? Oh yeah, Flappy Bird. Oh, the price of silence, I completely forgot about that. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back with more Library of Ruina next Friday. And yeah. Claim it in chat. Remember, you've got to be there for the stream. So you can't like claim it in the VOD. You've got to be here first come, first served. So let me know if you want to be in Tifreth or Hockmers. So thank you very much for watching. And have a good... what day is it? Friday? Have a good weekend. In case you haven't seen, by the way, I'm changing my streaming schedule. I'm no longer streaming on Mondays. But the Wednesday and Friday ones are continuing. And I'm streaming Prey on Wednesdays, which I really recommend you check out because it's a game I love. And I'm really glad to be streaming it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, check out my YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, check out my Twitch. Either way, follow, sub. Check out my social media. Check out my Patreon. Pledges on there make a big difference. Hello, future people. Watching on the VOD. Goodbye, future people who just watched the VOD. I'm going to go now. So, bye-bye!